It's always important to understand that revenue can reverse out and expenses can reverse out as well, but generally speaking, yeah, we're very pleased with them.
On the net debt levels, you're at 20.1%, which is only 0.1% away from your 2022 target. How does your debt target work in the future, given that the margin is now so slim?
Yeah, again, we've got to be a little bit careful with those projections, that there can be some reversing back, and that may increase a little bit in future months, depending on the amount of revenue and the amount of expenditure that the government has. But we remain committed to our target, and obviously we'll review how we get there at each budget.
So there's no scope for adjusting those targets now, since you're so close?
We don't have any intention to do that. We've obviously got a lot of things that we want to do over the coming years, and particularly in terms of significant infrastructure expenditure. So for now, there is no change to those targets, but we'll look each year at our progress, and we have the goal that we've set of 5 years.
And what happens to your debt levels potentially if things keep going the same way that they are at the moment, and that debt level does continue to slide? Does that mean that you're able to pile on a little bit more debt?
Well, what it means is that we'll have some more room for infrastructure investment. That's absolutely right, but we'll review those targets as we go. We've been very clear that it's a 5-year target from coming into office. I don't get carried away with any individual month's figures dictating those debt levels.
And you mentioned infrastructure there. Would that be the main priority for this government with more debt?
Oh, certainly that's the kinds of things we should be using debt for, is to help improve our productivity. Infrastructure is an incredibly important part of that.